spots lead. And this nigga just literally ran man the whole game.
First open back in 2008.
I thought he
There's a
took
look
away
at Lucas
the
Oil Stadium here in
at
downtown Indy.
linebacker.
Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics
like,
filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room.
It's just gonna be like a play and that's
set for football as the Colts get set to match it.
Like, bro, you get to run man the whole game? Like,
Naheem Hines now out of his end zone.
Everybody can have the same.
Everybody got the same
abilities. So it's like receivers don't got shit. Receivers don't got shit like that where they can get off the line quick or off a bump and run and shit like that. Like that shit.
Ryan. And incomplete to open things up.
All right.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go play action now. Ryan. Throws the ball and is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
This big nigga.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Patriots 7, Colts 0.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they're heading earlier this year?
And he'll be taken down before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there.
A throw for Pickett is intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley.
So fucking ridiculous, bro. Why the fuck it takes forever to get the ball there?
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no
it's caught.
Why are you going like, oh my gosh.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down.
50 yards down the fucking field. With who?
A big play there for the Patriots.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Madden started
this defense against the run, by the way. They're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength. And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man
I might
to come
be done
over,
with this
puts
shit,
it right
man.
on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Jones. And this is good. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry.
It's a Tampa 2, so you're in the middle of the field.
And the Patriots lead this,
but you're not in the middle of the field.
Here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make the score 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Ryan to throw.
Let me get on him.
And
what the
fuck?
Complete.
Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
That's just so trash, bro.
To the 41-yard line.
So fucking trash.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe
don't even know what fucking button my fucking receivers are.
That he's donating certain amounts to charity.
That's real. That happens.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a throw here to his running back. Right here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Throwing Jones.
Like, where the fuck are y'all going, bro? Like, god damn.
Get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They run the counter. Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Bro.
Jacoby Myers with touchdown number 8.
That makes no fucking sense.
And the Patriots add on to their
Why are you on the back of the fucking goal line? You're on the back of the end zone, and the guy's right in front of you. Fuck out of here.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. On the return is Hines. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. and some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Oh, here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Ryan. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. To the right side, this is Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Pats are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Oh, good fucking.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Change that.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to launch this thing right downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Said what?
Play that time through the air. 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Stay trying to be like me.
56 is the mic. Let's go. Let's get this ball. 39. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Now it's Ryan. Finds his big tight end, Mo
I don't even know what a
Cox.
slant route is.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
You wouldn't even know what a slant route is, man.
Scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some
You gotta watch your mouth,
nigga. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
Say I do know, bitch. Oh man.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Ryan will throw again. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 3rd down, Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 12. And now off to the races, down the right side. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Patriots 31, Colts nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return is Hines. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Ryan. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And some strong running. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
46 to Mike. 46 to Mike.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. This goes out right to Doyle. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Blankenship's kick is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
No attention.
So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Meanwhile, Jones throw here into the hands of Harris.
He's not faster than my corner. Like, make this shit make sense to me.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on.
Fuck out of here.
Defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and
shit is
catch.
trash.
First down.
No, I didn't mean to throw it there.
Jones throw there complete to Myers. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Nigga runs at 87 fucking speed, and he's outrunning the 94 speed corner.
Meanwhile, Jones throw
shit makes no fucking sense at all.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk, and that will extend this big lead. On the return is Hines. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots 6-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Taylor, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And it's for pride now, but the Colts get a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And
ain't over yet, stop.
Down a bit to 28.
You said what?
It ain't over yet?
So after the touchdown,
you know how we did last year, man. You let us go 3-1, man. We're going to win the next 2 series, man.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Y'all not coming back, stop.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Don't ignore me now, so
the airport. The roads will be fairly clear.
Answer your question. Answer mine, Kiwan.
Wow.
2nd and 10.
Nah.
To throw again. Jones over the middle, complete. It's Henry. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Yep.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Yeah, probably is.
On 1st down.
It should have been over last game.
That's Myers. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Is that Marvin Jones?
Nah. I got a Jones on my team?
Looking to throw again.
You just caught the ball.
Nah, that's Myers.
Oh.
And then almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, bad pass.
And right side, Henry's
oh, wow. And that fucking great tackle
to
from
about
back.
the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Flushed out right. Out to the right.
I do my fair share of carrying, and I get my fair share of carrying, too, so I can't say shit.
Well, maybe this offensive
Lamar don't carry nobody.
I done been carried, and I done carried, so I can't say shit. I'm proud.
Because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Not much room to run.
You got bad games. Look at you. Yeah, right. Knock it off.
Oh, he for real? I thought he was done when you said you were no more. Y'all was getting worked out here?
No. Nigga, I played 2 games today. I don't know what he talking about.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
Me and Valley had a fucking. Me and Valley had a game in finals, nigga. That's why we're playing the
because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football.
This nigga over here lying. That's hilarious.
Slow them down on that run. Can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
You a damn lie. Wait, hold on. I called that play.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. He's got Jack Doyle.
This nigga Lamar.
Boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down.
I don't know whose shit that was. I thought I was doing it on you. That wasn't you.
Terrific field position. Now a first
that was not you, Carl.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he works it past
he was already in the game.
To the 25. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdowns.
You is now.
First down, New England.
On first down, Jones.
I don't know what team
He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. Janu Smith, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return is Hines. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Here comes the end around as Ryan will just leave this for his wideout. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. He finds his man complete. That's Doyle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Is that control center, or you want to go to the boat?
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the Patriots are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Like, where the fuck are you going?
Show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made at about the 38. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking
so
for here,
fucking
Charles.
frustrating. Why is my safety going outside and the ball is already in the running back's hand? Where are you running to?
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
At the 43.
You get a loadie.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. Complete. It's Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Better try to come up with this one.
We get your reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he's got room.
He was above you.
And he's going to get this down.
I shot him. I think you went
Nelson
there.
Aguilar ran over my linebacker.
17 more yards on that.
Wow, nah, this nigga laid on the ground like a little bit.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Harris. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win.